Do you know those moments when your body just can't relax? Even when nothing is actually wrong? Your mind keeps thinking, your shoulders stay tense, maybe you notice your jaw clenching or your teeth grinding. And somehow, you feel constantly on edge. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something importantly. There is a good chance that nothing is wrong with you. Your nerve system might simply have forgotten how to switch into rest mode and instead has been stuck in survival mode for far too long. Hello and welcome back to Breathe. This is Live, the podcast with Monica, a place where we explore ourselves, our body, our soul, and our mind to reconnect with yourself and understand your being a little bit better. What many people don't realize is this. When the nervous system has been in survival mode for a long time, the body slowly forgets true relaxation feels like. For example, if your body has been in survival mode for just 2 weeks, it can already take much longer for your system to return to a place of calm and safety. And this can show up in very subtle ways. Maybe you notice that even when you sit down in the evening, your body still feels tense. Or maybe you recognize that every time you try to relax, your body suddenly reacts with discomfort or pain. Sometimes it can show up as back pain, tension in your shoulders, or tightness in your jaw. You might be watching a movie, scrolling on your phone, or laying in bed, and yet something inside you is still alert. Your mind keeps scanning. Your body feels tight. Your breath is shallow. And sometimes you might even feel anxious without knowing why. So, I would like to invite you to walk with me through this picture for a moment. Imagine it's an evening. Your day is over. Nothing dramatic happened. Everything should feel calm, right? It was just kind of a normal day. But when you finally lay down in bed, your thoughts start racing. You replay conversations from the day. You think about tomorrow. Your body still feels tense. Your shoulders are tight. Your jaw might still be clenching. And instead of drifting into rest, your mind just keeps going. Many people think this means something is wrong with them. But very often, this is simply a nerve system that has been on high alert. This is simply a nerve system that has been on high alert for a long, long time. Our nerve system is designed for one main purpose: to keep us safe. Every second of the day, it scans our environment and asks one simple question: am I safe? If the answer is yes, the body can relax. You breathe deeper. Your muscles soften. Your mind becomes quiet. But if the nerve system senses potential danger, whether real or imagined danger, it activates automatically survival mode. Fight, flight, or freeze. This response is so incredibly intelligent. It has helped humans survive for thousands of years. But the challenge today is that many people never fully leave that state. In the past, survival mode was temporary. A threat appeared. The body reacted. The threat disappeared. And the nervous system returned to calm. And there was a natural pause that allowed the body to return to peace. It doesn't matter whether it was from the outside world or from the inside world. In the past, there was always pause between one danger and the next danger. But in the modern world, these pauses have almost disappeared. We move from one stimulus to the next. Our phones, our internet, work pressure, emotional stress, always being available. We are always on high stress, always thinking about the next thing. There's constantly relaxing. And once this pattern is established, the body begins to live in that state automatically. In a way that modern world has flipped their system. Instead of feeling safe is calmer, the nerve system starts feeling safer in alertness. Does that sound familiar to you? Many people say to themselves, I should just relax. But the truth is, you cannot force a nerve system to relax if it does not feel safe yet. Relaxation is not something you can command. It is something your body allows when it sends safely. That's why healing the nerve system is not about pushing harder or controlling your thoughts. It's about slowly showing your body that it is safe again. It is safe. And maybe you want to ask yourself, what does safety, feeling safe inside, means to you? When do you feel safe? When do you really feel safe? What does your system need in order to feel safe? And one of the biggest misunderstandings about anxiety or chronic tensions is that people try to solve it only with their mind. They analyze their thoughts. They try to think positively. They try to convince themselves that everything is okay. But the nerve system does not primarily listen to words. It listens to signals from the body. Your breath, your posture, your environment, your sense of connection. When the body receives signals of safety, it slowly begins to soften. And if you are listening right now, I would like to invite you to try something with me. Nothing complicated, just a small moment for your nerve system, just a small moment to be aware again of yourself. And maybe you wanna take with me a slow breath in through your nose. And let the air travel all the way down into your belly and slowly exhale through your mouth again. And do it again. Take a deep inhale into your belly, and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Drop your shoulders. You don't have to force anything. Just allow everything to be, and just follow your breath. Follow your natural breath, however it is. It doesn't matter if it's shallow or deep or long or short. Allow yourself to be as you are in that moment. And just notice what happens when your body is allowing to be itself, and allowing for one moment to just pause and sense. Sometimes the nervous system only needs a small reminder that it is safe. A deep breath, a moment, a pause. And we'll take a moment and look around. Where are you? Look around in the room, if you are inside, or if you're outside. Look around yourself, wherever you are right now, and find something that gives you in that moment a feeling of peace or safety. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be something very small, maybe inside a book or a stone, a pencil, a small object on your desk, or maybe a small flower outside, a big tree. Maybe something you might never have noticed before. Just gently focus your attention on this object, which gives you in that moment peace and safety. Allow yourself to breathe in the feeling of safety and calm that it represents. Stay with it for a few breaths, for a few moments, and notice if your body begins to soften, even just a little, by just watching and focus on that object. Sometimes our mind just needs something to focus. We are looking for something on what we can hold on, what gives us a sense of grounding, a sense of safety. And it doesn't always have to be meaningful, a big thing. Maybe a stone. We always think we need a grounding stone, we need this or that. But the truth is, you only need to open your eyes and open your awareness for everything what is already there. And it can always be the next time. It can be a different thing. Maybe a different tree, a different pencil, a different thing. Allow your system to find the perfect thing, what you need in that moment. And stay with that as long as you want, as long as you need it, as long as it feels good. And if your body has been living in survival mode for a long time, healing will not happen overnight, and that's okay. Your nerve system learns this pattern slowly, and it can also unlearn it slowly through moments of safety, through gentleness, through connection. You can support this process by creating small reminders throughout your day. moments of breathing, moments of awareness, moments where you consciously return to your body. The goal is not to become perfectly calm at the time, all the times. The goal is simply that to help your nervous system remember that rest is possible, and to build a relationship with your body where your system learns to trust you again. Because if your system is trusting you, your system feels safe. And that's all it is. Build up again a relationship with your body and your nerve system. Because again, when your nerve system learns to trust you, your nerve system can relax, because then it feels safe. And if you recognize yourself in this episode, I want you to know that you are not alone. So many people today are living with a nerve system that has been carrying for far too much, for far too long. But the beautiful thing is this: your body has the ability to return to balance. Sometimes it simply needs guidance and support. And if you feel called to explore this deeper, you are always welcome to reach out to me. I work with people who want to reconnect with themselves and gently guide their nerve system back into safety. You can send me a message or check the link in the notes down there. And if you know someone who might need to hear this today, feel free to share this episode with them. Take care of yourself and take care of your nerve system. And enjoy the little pauses in between. Because again, if your system learns to trust you, the system can relax, because then the system feels safe. I see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.